Alright lads, the other day I showed you how I tip bricks and then push the brick in without perping it, and I showed you how I filled up the joint, and someone said to me, is that pick and dip? Well, it's not really. Pick and dip, it's a very old way it was made up donkeys years ago. The Europeans used to use it back in the 80s and 90s. I don't know if they still do. That's where I first saw it out there. So pick and dip is basically less movements. So the pick and dip means you pick the brick, you dip in for your muck at the same time. So you're making one movement rather than laying in a bed and then the old, traditional method where it's not traditional method, it's traditional method here, I suppose. That's, it's down to cutting down the movements. So with pick and dip, you don't even meant to roll the pug, you don't need to roll the pug. It's just to bring the brick to the wall with the muck, and then it's push in to create the joint, and then roll forward. You roll it forward, the squeeze out will mainly come to you. There'll be very little on the back, so it helps keep the cavity clean. So pick and dip, you need to pick the brick. I mean, these are all upside down and that, so if I was doing pick and dip all day long, Nussa would be getting shouted at now. So into the board and your brick at the same time, bring it to the wall, straight in, push up the joint. Now, this is one of the controversial things about pick and dip. All the keyboard guys say that isn't a full joint, right? Okay, well, we can all see that, but when you come over the top, it'll fill up, okay? It will fill up, and then it's like normal bricklaying. Now, yeah, every now and then you're gonna have a few gaps. Look, see, look, I've got a gap there, and I was doing this traditional method like that. You get them, and what do? You have a bit of rubbing up pug, don't you, by your board? Well, I do, and you just put a bit in. It's not the end of the world. But the two things people get on their high horse about is the not full joints, the perps, and the shit down the cavity. Well, if you do it how I just said, you shouldn't get shit down the cavity, and you'll feel the perps. But it's like anything. That Charlie Collison made it popular, didn't he, on YouTube? So it's quite a new thing to this country. A lot of the youngsters have never seen it till maybe he did it. So any new thing, people don't like change, do they? Do you like change, Nuss?
Love it.
Do you? Yeah. Do you? I'd rather have notes in my pocket than change. Fucking freezing up here, isn't it?
It's cold. It's freezing.
Yeah, it's so cold, boys, today. It's the wind. Yeah, right, so that's pick and dip. And that other method I did, I showed you that I'll do this, cut the muck off, tip it, and then I would bring it into the brick, and then it's not the heel anymore, it's the toe. But if I was the other way around, it'd be the heel. As I bring in, I pull the toe up there, because I'm laying this way, and then push down, and that helps give a full joint. You don't want to ever have a brick tipped, so it's like that, and you end up with that. That's no good. But if you tip it so that you bring it up and you get more squeeze out, you'll fill the joint. That's what we did the other day. Alright, so there's just a couple of ways. It ain't the right way, as usual. It's not even really my way, it's just a way. Isn't it, Nuss?
Yeah.
Do you know the way forward?
Always.
I'll tell you the way forward. 80 degrees and sunny.
Oh yeah, that's what I think.
Fuck this wind. And it's getting colder. Yeah. We got to put a Hessian on tomorrow night, haven't we?
Yeah.
Got the Hessian dry, haven't we?
Yeah, we got lined up for working Saturday.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That's how we roll, innit?
Yeah.
Plug up, boys.